Welcome to the 5th Solarpunk Cities video. This time we are exploring the Dutch city of Almere. If you imagine a futuristic solarpunk city, one that blends technology, sustainability and nature, you might picture something far in the future. But in the Netherlands, a city built only a few decades ago already demonstrates many of these ideas in practice. That city is Almere. Located in the province of Flevoland, Almere sits on land that didn't exist in its current form until the 20th century. The entire region was reclaimed from the Almere, a large Dutch lake created when the Zuiderzee was closed off from the North Sea. What was once open water was transformed into usable land through one of the largest land reclamation projects in human history. After World War II, the Netherlands faced a growing housing shortage, particularly in Amsterdam. To relieve pressure on the capital, planners proposed building entirely new towns on this newly created land. Almere was designed as one of these new cities, carefully planned from the ground up, rather than evolving organically over centuries. Today, Almere has grown from 0 inhabitants into a thriving city with more than 225,000 residents. Despite its rapid growth, the city has maintained a strong focus on sustainability, livability and the integration of nature into urban life. These characteristics have made Almere an intriguing real-world example of the ideals often associated with the solarpunk movement. Central to the city's development are the Almere Principles, a set of guidelines that emphasize ecological responsibility, diversity and active participation from residents in shaping their communities. These principles influence everything from architecture and transportation to public spaces and neighborhood design. Rather than developing as a single dense urban core, Almere was built as a collection of distinct districts, each with its own character and purpose. Almere Stad serves as the modern city center. It is home to contemporary architecture, shopping areas, cultural venues and waterfront spaces. One of the prominent landmarks here is the Kunstlinie Almere Flevoland, a theater complex located along the water that highlights the city's commitment to culture and creative urban life. Nearby parks such as Lumiere Park ensure that green space remains part of the urban environment. Almere Haven, the oldest district of the city, offers a very different atmosphere. Built around a harbor, it retains the charm of a small waterfront village. Residents and visitors gather here for festivals, markets and waterfront dining, while nearby beaches like Almere Strand provide opportunities for outdoor recreation. Another district, Almere Buiten, lies closer to nature and offers easy access to one of the most remarkable natural areas in the Netherlands, the Oostvaardersplassen Nature Reserve. This 56 square kilometer wetland hosts a wide variety of wildlife, including birds such as herons, kingfishers and eagles. To maintain the ecosystem, large grazing animals such as Konig horses, red deer and hag cattle roam the reserve, helping prevent dense forests from overtaking the open wetlands. Perhaps one of the most visually striking areas of Almere is Almere Port, particularly the innovative Down project. In this development, homes are built into artificial sand dunes along the lakefront. These dunes provide natural insulation, reducing temperature fluctuations inside the houses and lowering energy consumption. Native plants and natural landscaping also support biodiversity, while many homes are equipped with solar panels and other renewable energy systems. The layout of Down prioritizes pedestrians and cyclists over cars, with public spaces, parks and community gardens encouraging social interaction and outdoor activity. Residents live within walking distance of beaches, forests and recreational areas, making nature an everyday part of life. Another district, Almere Hout, takes a different approach to sustainability. Here, eco-friendly homes are surrounded by large green spaces and visitors can find one of the city's most unusual landmarks, the Green Cathedral. This living artwork recreates the layout of the famous Cathedral of Reims, using rows of tall poplar trees, turning architecture into a growing, evolving landscape. The most experimental district of all may be Oosterwolde. In this area, residents are given significant freedom to design their own homes and organize their land. Many grow their own food, generate renewable energy, and contribute to local infrastructure. The result is a community built around self-sufficiency and cooperation. values that align closely with the Solarpunk vision of decentralized sustainable living. Beyond individual districts, sustainability is embedded throughout the city. Almere promotes renewable energy, energy-efficient building design, and environmentally friendly transportation. Extensive cycling paths connect neighborhoods, and public transit links the city with Amsterdam and the rest of the Netherlands. Green space also plays a crucial role. Parks, forests, and waterfront areas provide residents with access to nature while improving air quality and urban biodiversity. Beaches, harbors, and recreational areas create opportunities for water sports, fishing, and leisure activities. In 2022, Almere hosted the International Floreate Horticultural Expo, a global exhibition dedicated to sustainable urban development and innovative green technologies. The event further highlighted the city's reputation as a testing ground for environmentally conscious urban planning. Almere demonstrates what can happen when a city is designed with long-term sustainability in mind. Built on reclaimed land and guided by forward-thinking principles, it represents an urban experiment where architecture, nature, and community development are intentionally balanced. Many of the principles that define Solarpunk, ecological design, renewable energy, community participation, and a close relationship between urban life and nature are already visible in Almere today. Although the term Solarpunk itself was only coined in 2008, Almere illustrates how many of these ideas had already begun to take shape in real-world urban development. In that sense, the city can be seen as a kind of prequel to Solarpunk cities. An early example showing how the principles behind this optimistic vision of the future can emerge in practice. You can find more on the Solarpunk Cities website and can subscribe to the Solarpunk Cities newsletters or our LinkedIn channel to be updated on the Solarpunk vision. So join the Solarpunk movement and let's make the world better. Thanks for watching and join us on solarpunkcities.com.